Expanding to more theaters this week is the science fiction period comedy Poor Things, and here's my review. From the moment Poor Things starts, it's clear this is not going to be an ordinary story. With the bizarre visuals and the concept of this woman with a quickly developing brain, director Yorgos Lanthimos presents an eye-catching depiction of the Victorian era and uncertainty of where he's taking it. After a while, it becomes evident that this is a sex comedy and an extremely funny one, especially as Bella Baxter goes on her journey and travels from place to place. The most intriguing element of Poor Things comes from Bella's evolution as she becomes more aware of the world. Emma Stone absolutely commits to the role, depicting her curiosity of the world and her physicality as she grows to understand what her body is capable of. Most importantly, she completely understands the comedic layers of her dialogue and the humor of her unique point of view. Her honest and sexually charged remarks, along with her interactions with Mark Ruffalo's pompous suitor Duncan, provide some of the biggest laughs in the film. There's a lot of comedy born out of Bella trying to make sense of the world and the rules of society. The screenplay cleverly takes aim at societal norms, especially for the time it's set in. There's a particularly good section that seeks to depict a respectful view of sex workers through Bella's perspective. Meanwhile, Willem Dafoe finds the right note to play his scientist and is treating his wild experiments with complete sincerity, which only makes what he says even funnier. Lanthimos presents a unique depiction of that era entirely through his own lens and a world that seems to only exist within this movie. Whether showing the characters on a ship or in various locations like Paris and Lisbon, production designers Shauna Heath and James Price have constructed some impressive places within the Hungarian studio Poor Things was filmed in. The use of wide-angle lenses adds an additional eye-catching quality to the film. Some of the best moments in the movie involve Bella walking through the cities, curious about what she is seeing and soaking it all in. It's those simple character moments that are pivotal to her development. Lanthimos and screenwriter Tony McNamara also find that right balance with the more outrageous material in the story. Poor Things could have easily gone for shock value, but instead uses those elements to really dig into the characters and Bella's evolution in particular. At the start of Poor Things is a question of where exactly the film is going. Very quickly though, it all comes together and the result is a wild sex comedy with several funny scenes. However, it also becomes a curious exploration about how we perceive the world and the choices we make. Emma Stone is the star of the show here, giving one of her best performances in an impressive career and just digging into Bella Baxter. She successfully shows her rapidly aging and understanding human beings, maybe even better than those around her. Throw on top the creative visuals and Poor Things becomes a highly enjoyable run.